Welcome into the second intermission report. The Bruins hanging on to a 2-1 lead now after 2 periods here in Game 4. Adam Peller and Andy Brickley back here with you. Jeremy Swayman's made a number of big saves for the Bruins tonight, but he couldn't stop Anton Lundell's shot that made it a 2-1 game.
Yeah, tough angle shot, but it's some of those details that you're looking for in period 2 when you have a 2-0 lead in a must-win game. And second period changes for Boston have been an issue throughout the year. It was an okay change. They got the 5 players out on the ice, but when you make a change like that and you give up the wide side of the ice, it's an easy dump in, and you really got to get to your spots. You got to sort it out defensively as quickly as you can, and when you know it, you're going to give up scoring chances. And I know it was a bad angle goal. It was a good shot, seeing eye. But it was one of those things that kind of gets under your skin a little bit because you feel like it still should be a 2-0 game given the way Swayman has played.
Yeah, some pressure applied by Florida in that second period, but the Bruins had some chances on their own, some high danger chances, some breakaways, but unfortunately not able to convert those.
Yeah, and I mean, a nice little touch pass in the neutral zone by Trent Frederick sends Charlie Coyle in. He tries to go short side high just over the crossbar. He gets another close range chance right after that on the same shift, and then a nice look from David Pastrnak on the backhand just inside the offensive blue line, and in goes Jake DeBrusk, and he tried to go forehand, backhand, slide it under the moving. He did, missed on the wide side. You were hoping that they would convert on one of those chances to reestablish that 2-goal lead.
Could you see the adjustments in real time that Florida had made from the first to the second period?
No, I think they played their game. They try not to get flustered. They try to stay with what works for them. They know that they want to be kind of like the bully, get in on the forecheck, and establish a lot of shot volume and offensive zone time. I think Boston has combated that pretty well tonight. I think it's been more of a level playing surface, a level ice, if you will. But I just needed Boston to cash in on those opportunities because, especially after the Carlo goal in the first period, Adam, I thought there was some doubt in the Florida net as to, could he be the guy tonight? And then they get these really good chances and they don't bury it. So now the confidence starts to build again for their goaltender.
Of course, no Brad Marchand in the game, and Danton Heinen reinserted into the lineup. You have that line with Charlie Coyle and Heinen and Trent Frederick. How do you think that line's performed tonight, and how do you think Heinen has done in his return?
Well, they had that great shift. We just mentioned the 2 chances for Coyle. The first pass was from Frederick. The second pass was from down deep from Danton Heinen. I think there's been a little rust in certain areas of Danton's game, just off a little bit on the conditioning and the pace, but he plays an intelligent game, so it allows him to compete, and I think he's gotten better the deeper we've gotten into the game.
Meanwhile, the Bruins now with a 2-1 lead. Brick, you obviously need this win. This is a big one, even the series up as you head back to Florida. So, if Jim Montgomery's in the room right now, what's the message to the group as you go into the final 20?
Play to win. Play to win. Score the next goal. I mean, that's the best mentality you can have, especially when you play a team like Florida. They have supreme confidence. They beat you last year. They were better than you during the regular season in terms of points. They have the home ice advantage in this series. Boston needs to win this hockey game. So you got to have that mentality that, we're going to win this one for our captain, but we're going to win it for ourselves. We're going to come together. We're going to play to win. We're not afraid of this situation.
All right, let's take a look at the game summary after 2 periods of play. The Bruins with a 2-1 lead. Florida out shooting the Bruins 28-15 total, including 13-10 in that second period. So the Bruins at least closing the gap a little bit in terms of shots on goal differential. Meanwhile, the power play opportunity for the Bruins, they're able to capitalize on that in the first period, not able to capitalize on that in the second period. And so the power play goal remains the difference tonight as the Bruins hanging on to a 2-1 lead. It's going to be a fun 20 minutes here at TD Garden. Hopefully the Bruins can hang on, come back for post-game right here on NESN as the Bruins and Panthers wrap things up in Game 4. For Adam Peller and Andy Brickley, signing off for now.